Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into the world of America's most iconic and valuable coins, wheat pennies. These humble 1-cent pieces might look small, but some of them are commanding massive prices in today's action-packed coin market. If you've got an old jar of coins lying around or inherited a coin collection, you might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. So buckle up as we explore the top wheat pennies that are making big waves in the collector world and turning heads with their huge dollar values right now. Let's get started. First up, the legendary 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, an unassuming copper coin that's stirring up major excitement in today's collector's market. If you've ever handled old pocket change or inherited a jar of vintage pennies, this is one coin you'll want to look out for. The 1944 wheat penny, without a mint mark, might just be the hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Let's uncover why this coin is in such high demand and what makes it a true star in the world of coin collecting. The 1944 wheat penny comes from a fascinating period in American history. Produced during the final years of World War II, this coin marks a return to the traditional copper composition after the unique steel cent experiment of 1943. With the war effort stabilizing, the US Mint resumed the use of copper for penny production in 1944, using recycled ammunition shells from military use. These pennies were produced in large quantities, especially at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why the 1944 version without a mint mark is attributed to that facility. Although millions were minted, the true gems are the ones that have survived circulation in clean, well-preserved condition. That's where the big value lies. What makes the 1944 wheat penny so special? First, its classic design features the timeless image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner, and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, symbols of American growth and prosperity. But it's more than just a beautiful coin. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1944 issue because of its historical significance, rich copper color, and the fact that it represents the transition from wartime steel cents back to traditional copper alloy. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, and when you find one in solid condition, even if it's been circulated, it can still command an impressive price. Even though millions of 1944 pennies were made, very few have survived the decades in strong condition, making high-quality circulated examples quite rare. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for pieces with clear dates, bold details, and even wear. If your coin still shows Lincoln's features strongly and the wheat stalks on the back are distinct, then you could be holding a coin that collectors are eagerly searching for. This makes the 1944 penny without a mint mark not only desirable, but also a constant favorite among US coin hunters. The more original red or brown shine the coin retains, the more valuable it becomes, even with some signs of circulation. Excellent. Let's talk dollars. In today's fast-moving coin market, a circulated 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark can be worth anywhere from $300,000, depending on its overall eye appeal and level of wear. But that's not where the story ends. If the coin shows less damage and more detail, prices can quickly climb. There have been examples in excellent circulated condition fetching prices over $580,000, and uncirculated versions have sold for several $100s or more in major auctions. This means that even a coin that's been in someone's pocket change for years could now be a highly valued piece in today's market. For collectors looking to invest in or find one of these coins, there are some key tips to remember. Always handle coins carefully and store them in protective holders to avoid further wear. Look closely at older coin rolls and collections. You'd be amazed at what's still being discovered in everyday coin jars and estate sales. Focus on coins that have the least amount of scratches, strong lettering, and defined features. And remember, even a 1944 wheat penny in circulated condition can have strong market value when demand is high. And this coin is currently one of the hottest items among penny enthusiasts and American coin collectors alike. In conclusion, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, without a mint mark, stands as a powerful symbol of American coinage history. It combines beauty, historical significance, and rising value all in one small copper coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding this penny in circulation can be like striking gold. With its soaring popularity and solid demand in the market, this coin continues to be a highlight for collectors chasing rare US cents. So, check your change, dig through those old coin jars, and keep your eyes open, because the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark could be your next big dollar discovery. Next up, the 1951 wheat penny with the D mint mark in very fine condition. This coin, though often overlooked, is making waves in today's collector's market, commanding serious attention and fetching impressive dollar values. If you have one of these rare gems in your collection, or just want to know why this coin is in such high demand, you're in the right place. Let's unlock the story, the value and the investment potential of the 1951 D wheat cent. The 1951 wheat penny was minted during a time when the United States was transitioning from the post-World War II era into a booming decade of innovation and growth. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin proudly bears the DD Mint mark just below the date on the obverse side. It is part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958 and was designed by Victor David Brenner. The Wheat Penny series is one of the most celebrated in American numismatics, representing honesty, hard work, and historical significance. Coins from this series are not only beautifully crafted, but also deeply rooted in America's story, and the 1951 D is a perfect example of this legacy. The 1951 D wheat penny is instantly recognizable with its classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and two wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America on the reverse. What makes this coin even more exceptional in very fine condition is the sharp detailing that remains visible despite its age. Coins in very fine grade still show strong features in Lincoln's hair and beard, and crisp lines on the wheat stalks, all signs of preservation that increase its desirability. But the passage of time and heavy circulation have made high-quality examples much harder to find today. That's what turns an everyday coin into a collector's prize. Although the 1951 D had a relatively high mintage, it is the condition and quality of the coin that define its rarity today. Very few of these coins remain in very fine or higher condition, especially with natural original luster and no damage. Collectors are increasingly looking for these coins because of their blend of historic value, beauty, and scarcity in high grades. The very fine grade is particularly desirable, as it offers great detail without the premium price of mint state coins, making it the sweet spot for both serious collectors and smart investors. With each passing year, the number of collectible 1951 D wheat pennies in strong condition is decreasing, which is exactly why demand and value are steadily rising. The current market value for a 1951 D wheat penny in very fine condition is highly attractive. Depending on the coin's eye appeal, luster, and sharpness of detail, collectors are paying anywhere from $255,000 or more for examples in very fine grade. However, when it comes to coins with exceptional surfaces or rare toning, the price can climb much higher. Coins with full red color or unique patina have been known to fetch $600,000 at auctions and collector markets. The value of this coin continues to rise as more people realize its potential and as fewer pristine examples remain available. This is more than just a penny, it's a valuable asset with growing financial worth in the collector world. If you're a collector or investor, there are a few key things to keep in mind when seeking out the 1951 D wheat penny. First, focus on condition. Look for coins with minimal wear, clear lettering, and visible wheat lines. Very fine examples should show slight wear only on the high points, with all major design elements clearly defined. Also, avoid cleaned or damaged coins, as originality is highly valued in the numismatic community. When possible, purchase coins that are certified by reputable grading services, which helps guarantee authenticity and grade. If you already own one, be sure to store it properly in a coin holder or album to preserve its condition and market value. And keep an eye on auctions and estate sales. The next hidden treasure could be waiting for you. The 1951 D wheat penny is more than just a relic of the past. It's a symbol of enduring American craftsmanship and a hot item in today's coin collecting scene. In very fine condition, this coin carries not only historical charm, but also impressive value in the modern market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this coin is a must-have for your collection. With growing demand and limited supply, the 1951D is truly a hidden gem with big potential. So start checking your coin jars, dive into your family collections, or browse your local coin shows. You never know when this high-value penny might cross your path. Next up, the 1946 D wheat penny. If you've got one of these in your collection, especially in extra fine condition, you could be sitting on a rare gem that's becoming more and more sought after in today's hot coin market. This isn't just a simple 1-cent coin, it's a symbol of post-war America, numismatic passion, and a growing investment opportunity for smart collectors. So stay tuned, because the 1946 D wheat penny is turning heads and raking in serious dollars at auctions and collector sales around the country. The 1946 D wheat penny was minted in Denver just after the end of World War II, during a time of tremendous national rebuilding and industrial growth. It represents a turning point in US history, the beginning of a new era, but only a small percentage have survived in top-quality condition, making well-preserved examples increasingly desirable. The coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat stalks on the reverse, a design that honored the strength, productivity, and heritage of American agriculture from 1909 to 1958. As the nation recovered from the war, coins like the 1946 D carried real patriotic and historical value, which continues to resonate with collectors even today. What makes the 1946 D wheat penny especially unique are the subtle yet significant characteristics that separate valuable specimens from ordinary ones. First, the clear and sharp D mint mark just below the date identifies its origin in the Denver Mint, a highly respected source for quality coinage. In extra fine condition, this penny showcases crisp details on Lincoln's profile, minimal wear on the cheek and jawline, and well-defined wheat stalks on the reverse with nearly full lines visible. The coin's deep copper red tone and luster are often still noticeable in extra fine condition, which instantly grabs the attention of seasoned collectors and grading professionals alike. Coins with strong original surfaces, natural color, and minimal contact marks command serious premiums in today's market. The 1946 D wheat penny. If you've got one of these in your collection, especially in extra fine condition, you could be sitting on a rare gem that's becoming more and more sought after in today's hot coin market. This isn't just a simple 1-cent coin. It's a symbol of post-war America, numismatic passion, and a growing investment opportunity for smart collectors. So stay tuned, because the 1946 D wheat penny is turning heads and raking in serious dollars at auctions and collector sales around the country. The 1946 D wheat penny was minted in Denver just after the end of World War II, during a time of tremendous national rebuilding and industrial growth. It represents a turning point in US history, the beginning of a new era. But only a small percentage have survived in top-quality condition, making well-preserved examples increasingly desirable. The coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat stalks on the reverse, a design that honored the strength, productivity, and heritage of American agriculture from 1909 to 1958. As the nation recovered from the war, coins like the 1946 D carried real patriotic and historical value, which continues to resonate with collectors even today. What makes the 1946 D wheat penny especially unique are the subtle yet significant characteristics that separate valuable specimens from ordinary ones. First, the clear and sharp D mint mark just below the date identifies its origin in the Denver Mint, a highly respected source for quality coinage. In extra fine condition, this penny showcases crisp details on Lincoln's profile, minimal wear on the cheek and jawline, and well-defined wheat stalks on the reverse with nearly full lines visible. the coin's deep copper-red tone and luster are often still noticeable in XF condition, which instantly grabs the attention of seasoned collectors and grading professionals alike. Coins with strong original surfaces, natural color, and minimal contact marks command serious premiums in today's market. While many 1946D wheat pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction exist in extra fine condition, or better today. Decades of circulation, environmental damage, and mishandling have reduced the surviving population of high-grade examples. That's exactly why extra fine condition coins are so highly prized. They're not just survivors, they're visual proof of careful handling and preservation. This condition speaks to a level of quality that collectors eagerly seek, especially those looking to complete Lincoln Cent albums with only the finest examples. The rarity isn't in the minting numbers alone, but in finding coins that still show strong detail, original luster, and eye appeal. As demand continues to surge for vintage copper coins, the 1946D in extra fine condition stands out as a top target for investors and enthusiasts alike. Now let's talk about money, and yes, this coin has plenty of it. In today's active market, a 1946D wheat penny in extra fine condition can easily command between $300,000, depending on color, strike, and eye appeal. But that's just the base level. Special examples with exceptional luster, well-struck details, or rich red toning have been known to fetch $450,000 or more, especially at auction, where competitive bidding drives up the price. And let's not forget, as demand rises and supply tightens, the value of this coin continues to trend upward. In bulk sales, high-grade extra-fine specimens are bundled at premium rates by dealers because collectors know they're not easy to come by in such condition. It's not just a coin, it's a long-term asset in the numismatic world. If you're aiming to buy or sell a 1946D wheat penny in extra-fine condition, here's what you should know. First, always look for sharp details. Lincoln's hair, jawline, and coat should show clear definition. The wheat ears, on the reverse, should have separated lines and minimal smoothing. Avoid cleaned or damaged coins, as originality is king in coin collecting. And if you're searching through old collections, coin jars, or estate lots, pay special attention to any 1946 pennies with that Denver D mint mark. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. Holding onto one in extra fine condition is not just about pride, it's a smart move in a thriving collector's market. To wrap it up, the 1946D wheat penny in extra fine condition is much more than an old 1-cent piece. It's a remarkable blend of history, craftsmanship, and collector appeal. With rising demand and limited high-grade examples available, this coin is commanding serious respect and top dollar in today's coin market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer looking to start strong, this is one coin that deserves your attention and admiration. Keep your eyes open and your magnifying glass ready, because the next rare penny you find might just be this Denver minted treasure from 1946. Next up, the 1944D wheat penny. If you've come across a 1944 1-cent coin with a D mint mark and it's in very good condition, you could be holding onto a true gem. This isn't just pocket change. It's a piece of American history that's catching fire in today's collector's market, and its value in dollars might surprise you. The 1944D wheat penny was minted in Denver during a crucial moment in US history, right in the middle of World War II. At that time, every material mattered, and coinage was no exception. In 1943, the US Mint had experimented with steel cents to conserve copper for the war effort, but by 1944, the Mint returned to using copper, this time repurposing it from recycled shell casings from the battlefield. The result was a 1944 cent with a rich wartime legacy, and when you add the Denver Mint mark to it, you're looking at a coin with not only historical significance, but also increasing value in today's action-packed coin market. What truly sets the 1944D wheat penny apart are its unique and collectible features. This coin bears the classic Lincoln wheat design on the reverse, featuring the elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent, a design that defined the cent for decades. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's profile stands bold and sharp, a symbol of American strength and unity. The D mint mark, located just below the date, identifies it as having been struck in Denver, which is a detail that collectors value deeply. The copper alloy used gives the coin a warm reddish tone, and even in circulated, very good condition, its design and historical charm remain impressively intact. Now let's talk about rarity and condition, two key factors that make the 1944D wheat penny an absolute must-have. While millions of these coins were minted, time has thinned their numbers significantly, especially those in collectible condition. Very good condition 1944D pennies with clear detail, visible wheat stalks, and readable inscriptions are becoming harder to find with each passing year. Collectors everywhere are aggressively pursuing these coins, not only because of their beauty and history, but because the demand for mid-20th century US coinage is exploding. The 1944D is often considered a cornerstone for any serious Lincoln wheat cent collection, and those who hold one in their collection are seen as having a true treasure of the coin world. When it comes to market value, the 1944D wheat penny is performing exceptionally well. In today's action-driven coin market, a 1944D penny in very good condition can easily command a solid price, with many examples selling from $600,000 and even more depending on eye appeal and toning. But that's just the start. Higher grip examples, or those with unique coloration or minor mint errors, can bring in $800,000 or even more at auctions. And the best part? These values continue to rise year after year. With strong interest from both American and international collectors, the 1944D is proving to be a small coin with massive potential in dollar terms. For collectors who want to get their hands on this coin, or those lucky enough to already own one, here are some tips to maximize its value. Always store your coin properly in a protective holder to preserve its condition. Avoid cleaning it, as original patina adds value. Get it appraised by a reputable numismatist if you're considering selling, especially if the coin has unique features like die breaks or doubling. And if you're just starting out, keep an eye out at coin shows, estate sales, and even old family coin jars. Many people don't realize the hidden value of this little wheat penny. In conclusion, the 1944D wheat penny isn't just a coin, it's a collectible masterpiece, a historical artifact, and a hot item in today's numismatic market. Its connection to wartime America, its classic design, and its rising dollar value make it a true standout. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just discovering the thrill of coin collecting, the 1944D penny is a brilliant addition to your collection. So check your change, search those old boxes, and keep your eyes open, because finding one of these coins might just be the beginning of your next big treasure hunt. Next up, the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark. This rare 1-cent coin holds a special place in the world of numismatics, especially when found in fine condition or better. If you have one of these in your collection or stumble upon it in your pocket change, you could be looking at a coin worth far more than just 1 cent, a true gem in today's booming rare coin market. So stay tuned as we explore its historical significance, what makes it unique, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this small but mighty coin. The 1942 wheat penny comes from a time when the United States was fully engaged in World War II. Every aspect of American life was influenced by the war effort, and that included the production of coins. This penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark, a hallmark feature that makes it instantly recognizable. These coins were part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which began in 1909 and ended in 1958. With President Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, this coin is a direct connection to America's past and a proud piece of its wartime history. What makes the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark especially interesting is not just its vintage status, but the sheer craftsmanship and design that it carries. On the front, we see the strong and noble profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the motto, "In God We Trust," arching above his head. To the left is the word liberty, and to the right is the date 1942, with no mint mark beneath, confirming it was minted in Philadelphia. Flip the coin over, and you are greeted with the timeless 1 cent and United States of America, framed by 2 proud wheat ears, a design that celebrates American agriculture and prosperity. Even in fine condition, the detailing remains remarkably clear and attractive, making this coin a beautiful addition to any serious collection. The rarity of the 1942 wheat penny without mint mark lies in the fact that while many were minted, few have survived in collectible condition. Over time, many of these coins were lost, damaged, or heavily circulated. Those that remain in fine condition, where the design is still sharply visible and the wear is even and moderate, are increasingly in high demand among collectors and dealers. The numismatic community greatly values this coin for its age, its connection to World War II, and the purity of its design. As more collectors enter the market, the demand for well-preserved examples continues to surge. Now let's talk dollars. The current action market value for the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition is drawing strong interest. While prices can vary slightly depending on the exact grading and presentation, collectors are paying anywhere from $280,000 for fine condition coins, with higher premiums for very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated examples. Natural colorations like red or red-bound examples in excellent condition can go even higher, sometimes reaching values over $500,000 or more in online auctions and coin shows. For a coin that originally cost just 1 cent, the return is undeniably exciting, and as collector interest continues to rise, this value is only expected to increase over time. If you are a collector or someone who wants to start collecting, here are some helpful tips to keep in mind. First, always handle your coins carefully, preferably by the edges and with gloves to avoid damaging the surfaces. Store your 1942 wheat penny in a proper coin holder or album to prevent exposure to air and moisture. Keep an eye on the details. A coin with a sharp strike and clear features will always be more valuable. Consider having your coin professionally graded if it appears to be in better than fine condition, as certified coins often fetch a premium on the market. And finally, never underestimate the power of knowledge. Keep learning about coins, market trends, and historical context to make the best decisions for your collection. To wrap it all up, the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark is far more than just a piece of old copper. It's a coin rich in American history, beautifully designed and full of collector appeal. In today's active rare coin market, even a single one in fine condition can bring surprising value. For those lucky enough to own this gem, you hold in your hand a small but powerful piece of American heritage, a coin that continues to shine bright with both sentimental and monetary value. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows, your next lucky find could be the start of something big. Next up, the 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark. Don't underestimate this little copper coin. Even though it may look ordinary to the untrained eye, the 1952 wheat penny has become one of the most talked about and sought out Lincoln cents in today's collector market, especially when found in circulation condition. This isn't just a piece of history, it's a small coin with big potential and growing demand among collectors across the country. Let's start with the fascinating history behind the 1952 wheat penny. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The wheat ears on the reverse side represent prosperity and strength, while the obverse features the detailed and respected portrait of President Lincoln himself. The 1952 wheat penny comes from a period in American history marked by post-war optimism and economic growth, making coins from this era particularly meaningful. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the version without a mint mark holds a special place in collectors' hearts due to its pure historical roots. When we talk about the unique features of the 1952 wheat penny, What makes it truly stand out is its classic design and striking vintage appeal. It's made of 95% copper, giving it that deep, rich tone that older coins are famous for. The reverse showcases the legendary 1 cent and United States of America inscriptions flanked by 2 wheat ears, which symbolize agricultural abundance. Over time, circulated coins develop a character of their own. Every scratch, patina, or toning effect adds uniqueness to each piece, which collectors deeply appreciate. A circulated 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark can carry historical charm that tells its own story of over 7 decades in American hands. Now, let's talk about rarity and why this coin is in such high demand. Finding a 1952 wheat penny in circulation condition today is becoming increasingly rare. Most have been lost, damaged, or melted down for their copper content over the years. Those that remain in collectible condition, especially without cleaning or damage, are now highly prized by both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. The absence of a mint mark makes it an original from the main US Mint, which adds more historical value and makes it a foundational piece for any Lincoln Cent collection. Its age, historical background, and decreasing numbers in good condition are all reasons it's becoming harder and harder to find, which only increases the competition and demand. In terms of current market value, the 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark is climbing in worth depending on its condition and appeal. In circulated condition, values can range from $150,000 or more, and that's just the starting point. If the coin has exceptional toning, strong details, or appears near extra fine or about uncirculated quality, prices can jump higher in auctions or private sales. For coins with beautiful natural aging or unique eye appeal, collectors are known to pay a premium. And remember, as time passes and fewer high-quality examples remain, the value will only continue to grow, making this penny a smart hold for the future. For collectors looking to find or keep a 1952 wheat penny in their collection, here are some tips. Always handle coins carefully. Use gloves or hold them by the edges. Avoid cleaning the coin, as that can reduce its value significantly. Store it in a coin flip, album, or protective case to prevent damage. When buying, try to choose pieces with clear date, bold strike, and minimal wear on Lincoln's cheek and the wheat stalks. Be sure to source from reputable sellers or coin shows to avoid counterfeits. Most importantly, stay informed and connected to the collector community. You never know when or where a great piece might show up. To conclude, the 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark is not just another old coin, it's a valuable piece of American history, highly respected by collectors and steadily growing in market value. Its strong copper composition, beautiful wheat design, and direct connection to a key period in the nation's story make it a hot item in the coin world. If you have one, you're holding a treasure, and if you don't, it's time to start the hunt. This is a coin that proves small things can carry incredible worth. Keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, your next pocket find could be worth far more than 1 cent. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment if you've ever found a 1952 wheat penny or any exciting coin in your change. Until next time, happy collecting.